everyone finds it difficult to connect to lower abdominals. So what we're going to go through first are different points to work out how to draw your lower abdominals in and up. So we're going to start with the pelvis position. So if you bring both hands onto your two bony landmark, which are your hip bones here, what we want to do is lie on your back with your feet down on the mat. You're going to tilt the hip bones towards you. And as you do that, you feel your back connecting to the mat. Now very carefully, you're going to tilt the pelvis the other way. And this lifts your back away from the mat. Now we want to find the middle ground between these 2 points. And as you tilt the pelvis backwards and forwards, you find a point where your hip bones meet in the middle. So you may have a tiny little gap underneath. Now, from there, you want to get the lowest rib onto the mat. That doesn't mean pushing your body strongly into the mat. It means just finding the lower rib on the mat. Now, with these 2 points, you want to feel your sacrum, which is the flat part of your pelvis, also on the mat. So without the pelvis tilted in towards you. Now, to find that, you can curl up and look into the abdominals. Now, when you do this, you'll notice your lower rib connects a little bit more into the mat. Now, from there, that's the position that leads you into your first exercise, which is known as the 100. So from here, you can just beat your arms vigorously, breathing in for 5 counts, and breathing out for 5 counts. This is a simple exercise that you can do each day to build up your abdominal strength. Now, going back down, we're going to just rehearse that again. So, hip bones, make sure you've got your sacrum flat on the mat, the lowest rib cage, the lowest rib touching on the mat, and the pelvis in a neutral position. Now from there, we want to pull the lower abdominals in and up. So although you can find your abdominal connection just by curling up, we want to find it when we're just in this position. So imagine you've got a line drawn across your 2 hip bones, and you place firm fist straight in the middle. From there, imagine drawing that fist in towards your spine and then up along the spine. So you may feel like it's known as a zip, or drawing the lower abdominals in and up. And then relax it off. And again, draw the lower abdominals in towards you, draw the fist in towards your spine, and then up along that spine. Now this is the idea of lengthening the spine whilst keeping the abdominals strong. You'll notice if you see my hands, creates a little bit of resistance where if I let go of the abdominal connection, it becomes a lot more squidgy. And again, so I control the abdominal connection, drawing it in towards my spine and up along my spine. It's a little bit stronger. And then I let it go, it becomes almost trampoline-like. So then practice those exercises just while you're on the ground to keep the abdominal connection in. When you've got that, you can add the 2 together, so drawing in and lengthening through the spine, whilst at the same time beating the arms ready for your 100. From there, you can go into a lot more abdominal exercises. The moment you let the abdominal wall go, you'll feel your back start to pull away, which can cause lower back issues. So always keep the abdominal connection before you go into any abdominal exercises.